What's going on, everybody? This is Joey, and you can call me Joe. I'm just gonna make a quick video. I got a few things to say, so I hope you hear me out. Basically, what I want to say, I only got about 6 minutes to make this happen. So, what I really want to say is you should treat yourself like the way you love a video game, a way you love your favorite video game, like Super Smash Brothers, Chrono Trigger for the Super Nintendo, Super Mario Brothers, Pokemon, what else? Xenoblades for the Wii U. The reason why I say that is because at the end of the day, when you finish those games, you start to love them, you start to appreciate them. And maybe 5, 10 years down the line, when you play those games again, you feel nostalgic, you feel very warm playing those games, you feel happy. That's why you should love yourself like you love video games, because you should always come back to yourself and appreciate who you are. Appreciate that you've done so much. Appreciate the nostalgic memories that you made along the way, 5, 10 years from now. There's a lot of people out there that can give you the same advice, but they don't mean it. They'll tell you what to do. They'll tell you that's the way it has to be. They're giving you their paths of life, the way they've reached their life, not your way of reaching life. A lot of people have their own standards. A lot of people have their own ways of thinking. But what about you? Do you have your own way of thinking? Are you just going to stick around and think like someone else is going to think for you? It's not easy. This life is not easy at all. You do a lot. You do a lot for a company. You do a lot for a friend. You do a lot even for your family. Sometimes they take it for granted. Sometimes they think you'll just keep doing more because you're a nice person. But one day you're going to have to wake up and you have to appreciate yourself like you appreciate your games. You play Super Mario Brothers. You play and you play it. They'll never get old. It'll always be a classic. Just like your attitude, just like your personality, it will never change. The only way it will change is when you become bitter. When you let people let you be sad. They tell you how to be sad and you just accept it. When someone says you'll never make enough in this life to even rent an apartment, you'll never make enough to get married, you'll never make enough to get that new car, you'll never make enough to be who you want to be in this life. And that's not true at all. It's not true because there's people that have less than what we got, and they're able to live the best they can live. It's all about mentality. It's all about channeling a positive energy, channeling a good perspective, a good mentality of how to go about life. There's some people out there that got it made at the early age of their 20s. Some people still live with their parents. We can't judge everybody. Everybody has their weaknesses and their strengths. What we need to know is that we're trying. We have to appreciate ourselves like we appreciate Chrono Trigger for the Super Nintendo. Look how many people out there going out there to complete that game. They want to get the manual for it, they want to get the box, they want to get the game. To get the whole thing completed is like $100-something. I don't know how much it's costing. $200. Look how much dedication it is to get that game completed. Why not put the same effort into your life? Do what it needs to be done to get your life completed. It's not going to be completed, but you have goals to complete. Make goals. Don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't complete anything. I don't care if it's your friends that have better jobs than you, that say you're not going to be anywhere in the next 5 to 10 years. I don't care if it's your parent. I don't care if it's the President of the United States. You could do anything as long as you know you can. So when I say respect yourself like you respect your games, your video games, what I'm trying to say is just be someone that you want to be. So in the next 5 to 10 years, you'll say, I'm very happy. I feel nostalgic of who I am. The things I've done in the past, the memories that I've made, they're so nostalgic. I'm happy with who I am. Just like a game that you love to play. You play Super Smash Brothers, the first one for the Nintendo 64. It's been already 15 to 20 years that game's been out. But every time you go back to it, you feel happy. You feel nostalgic. And you feel privileged to play it. Not a lot of people get to play that game. It's expensive if you complete it in box. Just know that not everyone's going to be like you. Not everyone's going to be the way who you are. Everyone's different. Everyone has their own pace in life. Some complete their goals early in life. Some need a little bit more time. Anything is impossible. Don't let nobody change that opinion about you. Don't let nobody put you down. Love yourself like you love a video game that you love to play.